my name's Rosie from Total Chiropractic, and today I want to do a bit more talk to you a bit more about desk posture, because I put an e-course out last week about how to sit well at your desk if you're not used to it, and how to avoid aches and pains. And I had some people get in contact with me saying that's great, the stretches are brilliant, some of the other stuff's great, but I don't have a desk and I don't have a kitchen table because I'm sharing my flat with several people and I'm working from my bed or I'm working from my sofa. So I thought I'd do a few tips here. So I'm sitting on my sofa here. Now the trouble with sofas is two things. It generally sort of tips you backwards like this, which then if you're, and my laptop is at my clinic, so I have pretend my keyboard is my laptop. So then you're then doing this position, which means you're really hunched over, which is really not good for you at all. So there's two things we can do, a few things we can do to change this. Firstly, to try and lift our hips above our knees, which is what we would do if we were sitting in a chair. We can get a cushion and we can sit on our cushion, and that will just lift our hips up a little bit more. You maybe want to get another cushion, depends. So also try and still get your feet on the floor. I'm quite short, so now that I've lifted my hips up a little bit, my feet aren't touching the floor. So I would put another cushion or a box or something underneath my feet so they touch the ground. Now we want to get our laptop. Oh, you can still see we're still bent quite forward. So then you get another pillow. Mine has dinosaurs on it. Yours doesn't have to have dinosaurs, whatever you have. And you can now see that you're getting a bit higher up. The next thing you might find is you're still leaning forwards. Your sofa doesn't have much support. So you can then get another cushion and put that behind your back like that. So now you're sitting back and you're in a bit more of a supported position. Finally, what I did was I took a shelf out of my desk. That then gives you a bit of a harder surface to then put your laptop on, and then perhaps even room for your mouse, so you can delve into your cupboards and desks and take bits out to give you or a large tray, something like that, or a really big book. Also, it will help your laptop not overheat quite so much because it won't be onto the fabric, which would be quite good. So you can work like this. Okay, so that's one way if you're working on a sofa. Now if you're working in your bedroom, if you've got no space whatsoever, it's difficult because you're either going to be sitting probably at the head of the bed with your legs sticking out in front of you, which won't be great for your back for a long position, or perhaps with your legs crossed, and then you can do the same kind of thing of putting pillows underneath your bottom to lift yourself up a little bit, and pillows behind you, and raising your laptop up to bring you to a good position. What I would do is just alternate your positions a lot. So maybe set a timer, because it's easy when you can get engrossed with your work to stop, so that every 10 minutes you go from cross-legged to sitting your legs out in front. Maybe making sure if you're on phone calls that you get up to walk around so you're not sitting for those amounts of time. Also, if you have something like a breakfast bar at home, maybe you can build a standing desk on there so you're standing to work from there. Often it's very tricky if you're also sharing the house with maybe not family members, maybe sort of flatmates, or even if it is family members and you're homeschooling your kids here and your partner's working in that bit and you're working in this bit. It's very difficult if you're all on top of each other. So hopefully these sort of tips of how to make other areas of your house work well will help you work in less aches and pains. I'll put a link to the e-course on this video so that if you haven't seen it already, you can sign up. It's completely free and it goes through how to set up your desk, how to do stretches and exercises, and this video will be in there as well. I hope you found that helpful. My name's Rosie from Total Chiropractic. Goodbye.